Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time around, it is Word Rescue for the PC. This is a game that I had as a kid growing up. Once again, being that it was a game for the PC by Apogee, I only had the first episode of this, and while I may have been a little old for this game by the time I first played it, I was maybe 8 or 9. It was still fun to play just the same. And I happily played through the first episode of the game a couple times. And as soon as you start the game, you are introduced to Benny Bookworm, who wants to know who you are. I will put down Prince because I use Watercress as a test name. Believe it or not, the game does kind of save your progress, but you don't kind of find that out until you play the game and then insert your name again. The game does save your progress, by the way. I should point that out. And as soon as you insert your name, and if this is your first time playing, you'll be able to play as either the boy or the girl. Both characters play exactly the same, so I'm just going to play as the boy. And apparently I need to press the button a little better. The story. The mean old Gruzzles can't read, and they don't want anyone else to be able to read. They are stealing the words out of all the books. Benny Bookworm needs your help to stop the Gruzzles. He needs you to reunite the words with their meanings. Once you join all the words with their pictures, Benny will magically put them back into the books. Then, Benny will reveal a key that will open the door to the next level. But you must find the door. Benny is your friend, and he will protect you. But stay away from the Gruzzles. If they catch you, they will take any words you have. If you get close to a Gruzzle, point him out to Benny by pressing the spacebar. Benny will slime him for you, and then, no problem. Be careful. Benny only has a few buckets of slime. Each time you make a mistake and try to join the wrong picture with a word, a new Gruzzle will appear. Press the W key to see a list of words and their pictures, or H for help. And from here, we have the main menu. I am going to set the difficulty to hard. I might as well mention the differences behind the difficulties. The harder you get, the more, or actually, the more difficult the game is, the less slime you get when you pick up a bucket of slime. There's also more Gruzzles, there's harder words, and you have to pick up 20 books to get the secret word to pop up at the bottom of the screen in hard mode. So there's that. I'm going to keep it on hard, and I will show off the instructions because that gives you the controls for the game. Left and right lets you move left and right. Down lets you go down. Up lets you go up on the ladder. And also jump. You can also jump and climb with the Alt button. So I'm just going to be using the Up button exclusively because that's how I did things as a kid. Space and Control are both the slime button. I believe I always used space as a kid. Plus speeds up the game. Minus slows it down. S toggles the sound. W is the word list. H is the help menu. Escape takes you back to the menu and also returns you to the game. And Q quits the game. And if you leave this screen, you get the instructions, which explains everything I've already mentioned in the story. Instructions. The object of the game is to reunite the words with their pictures. You do this by jumping up and bumping a question mark icon. The icon will turn into a word. Find the frame picture which matches the word and bump it to collect a match. Don't bump into the wrong picture or it will turn into a Gruzzle. Little ones can press W for words and see which picture matches the word. In this way, pre-readers can learn word decoding skills. While you are matching words and pictures, be sure to pick up all the books lying around. They give you extra points. On hard mode, you have to pick up 20 for the secret word that you have to spell out to pop up at the bottom of the screen. Don't let the Gruzzles near you as they will try to steal your words. When you see a Gruzzle, point him out to Benny. If Benny has any slime, he will slime the Gruzzle. If you run into a bucket of slime, Benny will have more slime to pour on Gruzzles. On easy level, a bucket will fill Benny's slime supply no matter what. On medium level, you get 3 more slimes, and on hard, you only get 2. You can collect extra points by bumping letters. If you spell out the secret word, you will get lots of extra points, and Benny will get all the slime he can carry. I'll mention the secret word when we start the gameplay. There's the joystick controls. And there's the hints and tricks sheet, which I'm never going to show off. And for those of you using a 50 MHz 486 in a sound card, you will need to take your computer out of turbo mode before starting the game, or the music will not sound right. So if you're playing this on a really old computer with a turbo button, do yourself a favor. Make sure the turbo button isn't pressed in, and make sure turbo mode is off. Otherwise, the music will probably sound a lot slower than it's supposed to be. I'm guessing. Yeah, the turbo mode does not make the computer faster. It makes it slower. In case the computer was, or at least the program you were using in any case, was too fast. Yeah, the program you were using was too fast, and you press the turbo button, you could slow it down. That's what the turbo button actually did. Matter of fact, there's a whole lazy game review / LGR video on turbo buttons. I should probably put that in the description. But anyway, let me check to see if, yeah, we're still on hard. There is a keyboard redefine option in case you want to set the keyboard buttons to do whatever you want. So if you don't want to use a default, you can always use keyboard redefine. There's also the joystick, but I'm just going to play with the keyboard exclusively, and I'm going to be playing for at least 20 minutes per video. Without further ado, let's go. Level 1, Main Street, Gruzzleville. And up at the top, we have, at the upper left, our slime meter. We have the current word we're looking for, that we're trying to match picture and word with, as well as our score to the right of that. And those gray squares to the right of all that are the words that we have matched up so far. In the center is the gameplay screen. This is where we play. This is where we run around and jump around and slime Gruzzles. And at the bottom is the word gun, which is the secret word. I thought I set this to hard. It's on hard. So why is it still doing that? Well, I'll play it this way anyway. By picking up books, we can get points. And there's the gun, or rather the word gun. There is a Gruzzle there. Managed to slime him. There's another Gruzzle. Let's slime them. And yes, you can stand on the little creature there that is shaking his head all around. And if you want to have your highest jump, you want to make sure you hold the up button or the jump button. Or Alt. Because as soon as you let go, you start dropping. Kind of weird that the jump acts like that, but you do get used to it after a while. You get used to how the jump works pretty quickly. And there's the gun. And there's more slime. I want to be very careful as to how everything is around here. Because you never know when a Gruzzle might drop in on you. And that's no fun for anyone. And there's the letters. There's the G. We saw the U over at the far end of the level. And yeah, if you try to jump as you go up the slope, you just keep jumping like that. It's kind of weird. We've got the G, we've got the U, now we've got the N, which was right next to the G. And I was being careful there so that way I didn't run into any more Gruzzles. Did not want to do that. And the next word is pot. And there's the pot. And if we collect all the books in the level, we get bonus number 1, and we get 500 bonus points. And there's pen. I should have done this from right to left, but the game doesn't care how you get each match as long as you make each match correct. Next up is cup. Also, you do want to jump over that waterfall there, by the way. You do get forced to start all over if you get touched by a Gruzzle or if you fall into a pit. So yeah, don't fall in the pits, don't get touched by Gruzzles. Both of them will make you start the whole level over. And the next word is cop. And I might as well show off the word list. That's what you get if you press W. And the list disappears whenever you start moving again. Alright. Let's grab that. And there's 2 more words to go. You gotta match 7 words in every level. And there's toe. There's a turtles and time joke somewhere in there. There is the toe. And now we just need to find that last question mark box, which I'm pretty sure will give us rat. We've been getting nothing but 3-letter words so far, so I'm pretty sure we're just going to get rat. Indeed we do. Now where is it? Oh, right, it's near the key for the door. Or rather, the door for the key. Well, we'll be getting the key in the door here anyway. And there's Benny Bookworm. He's returning the words to the book. And the pictures disappear to reveal a key. And then we have to find the door, but the door is right here. As soon as we walk into the door... Shouldn't have done that. Level 2, Gruzzleville Waterworks. We entered level 2 automatically, and now we're on hard mode. We need to be careful as we move around here. And the next word is car. And there is slime there, and I do not want to move into it. But there's car. There's a Gruzzle. And whatever word we're spelling is not going to be car. It's going to be something else. Next word is ant. And yeah, that Gruzzle had to drop with us because of how this game is. Amazingly, I was able to get somewhere safe and not get hurt. And there's ant. We just need to jump to the picture and then we'll get it. And I want to get... Okay, I guess I can get these. Still need more books, though. Bat. Something tells me it will either be a baseball bat or the animal. It's the animal. Okay, then. And there's the word that we need to spell now that we've collected 20 books. It's arm. Yeah, if you didn't pay attention, the secret word didn't show up at the bottom because we were playing on hard. If you want to get to show up, you have to collect 20 books, and then you can find out what exactly you're spelling with the secret word letters. Now, where's the R? The R has to be around here somewhere. Oh, I know where it is. And we finally picked up all of the letters there. And you're getting slimed, buddy. Alright. We've got our points, and we've got our slime again. Now to start looking for more question marks. Run. Nope. Don't want to touch those. I wonder, are there any words above the ladder? There's a hat, but no picture of someone running or anything. There's dog. There's run. Alright. Now we need to make our way up these roofs. And there's dog. Thankfully, we know where dog is. And we need to find hat, but we know where hat is. It's at the top of this ladder. Now we just need to find the last question mark. And I thought I had an idea of where it was. Well, maybe it's where we found car. And I landed in the slime. And now I have to start all this over. Great. Expect me to be a victim of my own hubris a lot as I play this game. I'm playing this without any practice runs, but to be fair, I don't really need any because this game is just dead simple even on hard. Though hard still has its own set of difficulties. And yeah. It's not that bad of a game. I know it's edutainment, as the kids call it, but it's still a fun little game, and it's still easy to pick up and play, and it's a good, fine way to waste time. And there's hat. And thankfully we now know that we're spelling the word dog. Thankfully, I know where the letters are, because I've done this already. Really need to make sure that I don't fall into the pit of slime. I mean, at least Benny saves you from any hazards or Gruzzles that you run into, but still. It can be a little scary. Also, where is run? I know it's far to the right in this level. We just need to go and find it. And there it is. I forgot that there was a picture to pick up right there. And now I need to keep holding up so that way I can keep jumping here. Now thankfully we know where dog is. We got that. Now let's grab this and get arm, which is right over here. And I need to find out where the last question mark is, because that's what's gonna get us car. And it should be right over here. And thankfully, car is right below us. Once we get car, we can get the key. And I can wrap this video up. And there's our good friend Benny the Bookworm. Returning the words, the books. It's not exactly how... It's not really explained how him absorbing the words into the book like that puts it into all the books. And pretty much puts it everywhere it's supposed to belong. It just does, and you just kind of have to go along with it. The plot does not require much thought. And I just now realized that I have to climb up the ladder one more time if I want to get out of here. And by the way, you can... Okay, you can't stand on the bird. Level 3, rock climbing. We'll be doing that in the next video. So join me next time where I play even more levels of episode 1 of Word Rescue. Yes, there are episodes of this game. There's 3 in all. I only had the first one as a kid. I'll be playing through the episodes 1, 2, and 3 in order. And we're going to have a rather pleasant time doing it. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!